Now today is the last topic is degrees of adjective. Let's start with an example. It's a pencil, you all can see. It's a big pencil. Now green is a big pencil, but when I kept the red one, red is bigger than the green one. So red is bigger than green. Now I would like to show you one more. Now you can see the blue pencil is biggest in all. The blue pencil is biggest in all. In all these pencils, pencil is a noun and I am using the degree of adjective here, big, bigger, biggest. When I have only one pencil, the quality of this pencil is it's a big pencil. It's not a small pencil, it's a big pencil. But when I kept red pencil here, it is bigger than the green one, and here I am comparing only between the two, not more than two. If I keep the third one also here, then the comparison is among all, and out of that comparison it is the biggest. Blue is the biggest in all. So now you have understood which topic are we talking about. It is degrees of comparison. If you see this paper where I have written many adjectives, the heading is positive, comparative and superlative. Let's understand the meaning of positive, comparative and superlative first. What is the meaning of positive? When we are talking about the adjective of only one noun, one given noun, then we use positive. A beautiful girl, beautiful handwriting. But when we compare between the two, suppose I say Riya has beautiful handwriting. Then someone else handwriting you have seen and that person's name is Ankita. Ankita's writing is more beautiful than Riya's handwriting. And when you compare the handwriting of all the students in the class and the child who gets the most beautiful handwriting is Shraddha. Shraddha has the most beautiful handwriting in all. So you must have understood positive we will use when we are telling about the quality of only one person. But when we compare the qualities among two, gadbad. But when we compare handwriting between two, we use comparative degree. But when we compare among all, we will use superlative degree. So comparative adjectives are those which are compared between two things, not more than that. And the clue word is then comes before the comparative adjective. Now the third is the superlative adjective, and superlative adjective makes comparison of one thing to many other things, and it expresses highest intensity of that quality, and the comes before the adjective. Now in this page you must have noticed there are few adjectives which are going like this: big, bigger, the biggest, bright, brighter, the brightest. But there are some adjectives which are not like that. It is famous, more famous, the most famous, and some are like this: fascinating, more fascinating, the most fascinating. These are those words which have more than two syllables, and when they have more than two syllables, we will not say fascinator, fascinatist. We will use the word more and the most for comparative and superlative degree. The adjectives we have just talked about, they have a fixed pattern when they are going from positive to comparative and then to superlative. Now we are talking about few more adjectives which do not follow any pattern. Like good is the positive degree. It becomes better when we are comparing between two, and the best when we are comparing among many. Okay, such type of adjectives are known as irregular adjective. Students, I will give you this sheet, the copy of this sheet, where you can read it, understand it, and you have to remember it. So you have to learn it, the regular adjectives and irregular adjectives. Hope you have understood the regular and irregular adjective form. After these pictures, which I will just post after the video, you will go through it and try to solve the worksheet, which will be forwarded after all videos. Thank you. Have a nice day.